Alright everybody, Pete here with the Golf Paradigm. As always, thanks for joining us. Today, what I want to give you is some training aids that are all under $10. In fact, some are under a few dollars, and a couple of them are even free. Yet all of them will do tremendous things for your golf game, whether it's your swing, your putt, your chip, your stroke, whatever it is. So the very first one I want to get into, which is probably the most common that you didn't even know you had, is a regular old hanger, preferably plastic. Okay, and how this is going to help you is this is what I want you to try. I want you to take any of your golf clubs and I want you to put the bottom part of the hanger on the target side of the golf club. Okay, so for right-handers this will be on the left side of your shaft. Then go ahead and take your grip right over top of that. You're going to take your golf posture as you're going to address a ball, and you'll notice that the hanger is pushing up against the left side of my arm. The key is you want that to be touching the left side of your arm the entire swing. If it comes off of that at all, that means you have a glitch in your swing and or you've done something wrong or you moved your hands incorrectly. So as you make your swing, make your takeaway, that would still be on there. You start to lift the club and you get to the top, and you can see from behind me that the hanger is still pressing up against my left forearm. You go down in your transition, the club stays on your forearm. And here's where most people are going to find some fault. As you go to make impact and release, that club or that hanger should ride right on that lead forearm the entire time. So you're at impact, it continues, you continue to rotate, that thing stays on your lead forearm all the way through into your finish. Here's where most people get into problems, either on the takeaway where they take it back and they do something like that. You notice that there's a big gap between the hanger and my forearm. Or coming into impact, people will have a tendency to stall their unwind or their rotation, and they get down here and they flip, and obviously you can see that there's a big gap here between the two. So again, the least expensive one is a plastic hanger. You probably find it in your closet. Probably won't even cost you anything. Now the other ones, these are probably the two most common. These are just your normal alignment sticks. As we talked about these in other videos, you can get these at any Lowe's or Home Depot. They probably cost $1.95. If it's over $2, I'd be surprised. They do make some of these that they sell in some other shops. They run about $15.95. They come two to a pack. They got real fancy packaging, but they're identical. They serve the same purpose. So your alignment rods, fiberglass, Lowe's or Home Depot, $2 or less. Now also, when you go to Lowe's or Home Depot, check out a dowel rod. This one's about 1 inch to 1.25 inches. It's about 48 inches or so in length. The reason that this is so good is you can use it for a number of different things. You can use it to stretch your pre-round warm-up. You know, you get loose however you want to do it. You can put it out here and stretch this way. You can also swing it, and because it's wood, it's pretty much balanced all the way through, and because it's the length of your driver, it will be get you loose and ready for play. So as you make your full swings, okay, you can use this, and it really does a great job. If you don't have time to get out to the range, you can swing this in your yard. If you have enough room in your house, you can swing it there. It also serves as a great device in your travel bag that you put this in there with your clubs. As we all know, the airlines isn't the greatest at handling our luggage. So you put this in your golf bag, and it has a tendency to protect your clubs and your bag as they travel. As we move on, the fourth thing on the list is the famous pool noodle. Obviously this time of year around the country, you can get these pool noodles at most any grocery store or Walmart, Target. They're great for just about anything. If you want to use it to help to keep your head stable, you can have it to the side of your head or in front of your head. You can have another one back there to dictate plane. If you're coming over the top, you might hit it. You can set them up in a whole bunch of different ways as external cues for what you're supposed to do to aid your swing, whether it's a chip. You can set them up on a green as a target. There are endless possibilities. And again, these probably cost a couple bucks each at any of your local grocery stores or Target or Walmart. And then the last one is actually a free one. Let me come up here. If you got an Apple phone or Samsung, whatever you have, it's in the App Store. Okay, you just go right there to the App Store. And this one is a Metronome. And there's no need to go to the search bar. Just type in Metronome and click search, and there'll probably be a whole bunch of them that pop up. But most all of them are free. There's no need to pay for it. This one is a pro metronome that I've used. It's very simple, easy to use. And for those of you who haven't used them in the past, it'll have a tick-tock, tick-tock. You can set it at different speeds. I probably recommend that most of you start out somewhere in the 70 to 74 range. You can use it for putting and distance control. You can use it for your tempo and rhythm in your full swing. You can use it for just about anything. So those are our 5 of our training aids, and the top 5 that we have for $10 or less. And again, some are even at just a few dollars, and some of them, like the app, are even free. Give those a shot. I'm sure they're going to help your game quite a bit. Hey everybody, Pete here from the Golf Paradigm. Thanks for watching the video. You can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you want to watch more videos or subscribe, you can do it right here. What? You're still here? Oh, you want more? Okay, 5 wasn't enough? No problem. Let me give you our alternative to inexpensive training devices. So no particular order. So if you watch one of our other videos, we got alignment aids. This here obviously is a ball retriever. Some of you don't need it anymore. Some of you are embarrassed that you might need it, and some of you just have it hidden in your garage somewhere. And some of the rest of you out there even might have this still in your bag. So let me show you how this works. The normal alignment stick is about 3 feet long, okay? And it does a very good job to show you where you're aimed as you're going to line up and hit any type of shot. Even if you stand behind it, it gives a good idea of where you're pointed down the fairway. But if you have a ball retriever, let me show you the difference in the two. This is like an alignment stick on steroids, okay? There's my normal alignment rod, 3 feet long. What if I had something that was that long to identify the direction I wanted to go? It does a much better job, at least in my opinion, and you can test it for yourself. If you're going to hit balls or however you're going to do it, practice, it lets your eyes track all the way down the line, and it allows you to pick up the target a lot better. That's number 1. Number 2 is a piece of PVC pipe with a bungee cord attached to it. This one happens to be about 2 feet long, and if you get your PVC pipe, you can get these for just a couple dollars, and then of course the bungee cord's a couple dollars. The bungee cords usually come in 1 foot increments, 1 foot, 2 foot, or 3 foot. This one happens to be 2 feet. This is very good if you are trying to work on your forearm position in your swing. If you have a tendency to get your arm or your chest or something open or closed too much as you set up, it lets you see if your alignment of your body matches that of your forearm. So if you have a tendency to get this way, it illustrates that very quickly. If you have a tendency to get too close, it illustrates that very quickly. And as crazy as it sounds, you can even hit balls with this thing on your arms. It's very scary at first. You think something's going to happen or break, and it's not, but I've done this plenty of times, used it with plenty of students. You can make a full swing with this in your arms and it's not going to go anywhere. Keeps your arms together in sync throughout the whole swing. Again, this one's about 2 feet. You can use one that would go around your chest. Okay, the bungee cord will wrap behind you, and your arms would go over top of it that way. So again, a bungee cord and a piece of PVC pipe. The last one you can get at just about any store around your neighborhood, and it's a hula hoop. Very simple, very effective. But what the hula hoop does, it allows you to see or have a very good external cue, meaning it's coming from outside of us, not something we have to think about, of the path that your hands should travel on. So if you're going to stand in here, you're going to make your swing, your hands will travel on a path that works around you. So many people, as they think about their swing, if they're trying to take it straight back, they take their hands straight back and the club actually goes outside, or vice versa on the follow through, or whatever crazy thing that you might have read or somehow got in your brain. But it's very important that how we think that we're supposed to swing actually turns into how we swing, even if it's an exaggeration. So the hula hoop, again, is a very good external cue. It's a visual cue. It lets you see that your hands and the club head will work around your body as you rotate throughout your swing. So give those other 3 things a shot. Check out the 5 that we gave you earlier, and I'm sure a couple of those are going to help your game tremendously. Let us know what you've used, and if you used something in the past that really helped your game, put it in the comments below.